What is up, my beautiful babes? How are you guys doing today? So I am with my girl Erica here. I just named her that. I think it's fitting, you know? I don't know. Does she look like an Erica? Maybe not. If you guys have a different name for her, just let me know. Just comment right down there. You know what the deal is. A few things before I get started today, or a couple things. I am going to be having a meet and greet at BeautyCon New York this year. It's actually April 21st is the date of my meet and greet at 1 p.m. Please come, please meet me. It would mean the world to me, and I want to meet you guys so bad. You're all so amazing, and I just love you all, and I want to meet you. And yeah, so if you want to buy a ticket, the link will be right below for you. I have new merch coming out this Friday, and I'm so excited. It's like, actually, I think it's the most extra merch I have so far. I mean, it's like really extra and really, yeah, that's all I'm gonna say. Like glittery, it's very glittery. And I'm so excited to show you guys. So you will see that on Friday on my Instagram, and I think I'll be posting a video on YouTube, and you'll see the new merch. It's gonna be so fabulous. Get ready. It's just great, and I'm so excited to show you guys. And follow me on Instagram. That would be super dope at BradmondoNYC. And yeah, you guys know what this video is gonna be about. I'm gonna show you five different techniques on how you can do loose, messy, cool girl beach waves, okay? These beach waves are my favorite, and I'm gonna show you so many different ways of doing it, and like, they're all so easy, I think at least. Maybe not for other people, but they're all pretty easy. I have three things that I'm gonna use today, which is a curling iron, a 1 1/4 inch curling iron, and everything I use in today's video will be linked below for you if you wanna buy it. And flat iron, this is like, I think 3/4 of an inch wide. And then my trusty Dyson blow dryer. I'm gonna do 5 different wave techniques with these 3 different tools, and if you guys wanna learn how you can do it at home on your own head, then stay tuned and let's get it started. So before I start doing the waves with these 3 tools, I like to prep the hair. Of course, we always gotta prep, okay? If the hair is clean, I like to kind of dirty it up a little bit, because beach waves are just, they're meant to be kind of like you came out of the ocean and like you have all this salt water in your hair, and your hair is kind of like dirty and greasy, but like it looks really hot at the same time, you know what I mean? So if the hair is clean, like my model here, Erica, or what I call her, Erica? Yeah. I am actually gonna put some texturizing spray. I'm using this one by IGK. It's called Beach Club. It's called Texture Spray, yeah, Beach Club by IGK. I'm just gonna put a bunch of this in her hair. I really like to just dirty it up, you know? Come on, girl, it's getting dirty. Actually, it smells really good, but like, it's in my face. And this is also gonna help the waves last you longer, because it does have that like grip to it. When your hair is too like soft and silky, the waves will slip out really fast. So that looks good. You can definitely feel a little bit more texture in her hair. I'm also gonna put a little bit of dry shampoo in. This one's by R&Co. It's called Death Valley. They'll all be linked below for you guys. A little bit of this. This, I feel like, has more of a powder finish to it, and the texture spray has more of like a grip to it, so. Okay, I'm just gonna clean up her hair a little bit with my hands, make it not so poofy and frizzy. That product feels good. Okay, I'm gonna show you the first wave, which is just a simple curling iron wave. I think you guys, this is like the most basic one. I'm sure you probably know how to do this by now, but if not, I'm about to teach you, okay? So I'm gonna take a piece from the front of her head, like not too wide and not too thick, or else the heat won't penetrate the entire strand, but that wide is good. It's like 1 inch wide. All right, and now I'm gonna take my 1 1/4 inch flat curling iron, not a flat iron. I feel like this size is the best for beach waves, because it's like kind of loose, but not too loose that it's gonna like fall out really fast. That's so that the wave won't fall out very fast, but it's just that perfect in between for a cute little beach wave. So I take the curling iron, and I usually put it behind the hair in the front of her head, behind it like that, and then wrap it around backward. Okay, and I don't want to leave this on for too long, because we don't want a really tight curl. We're not doing that anymore. That's very like, I don't know, 2000, that's very like 2016 yeah, 2016, like we liked the really tight like waves, but this is more loose and messy and playful. And I'm just gonna rake it through with my hands. Make sure that most of the wave kind of comes out when you do this, because you water it in your hands at all times, like sweaty palms kind of. And I like kind of mess it up. That's even a little bit too curly for my liking. Her hair is curls very easily, so this next time I'm gonna leave it on for way less time. I'm just gonna go like this, like a quick wrap around, like that, and drop. See, that's better to me. Like that's more of a natural wave. And then, you know, I like to work on top of it. Do it again, pick out another piece, pull it down, and just kind of like work with her hair. It's not gonna be perfect, and I don't want it to be perfect because we're not going for perfection. We want like a natural wave. We don't want like a glam wave. So this is gonna be perfect for her. Yeah, and just kind of, you just have to keep working with it. Like this doesn't look perfect to me at all. I would just keep waving this. Maybe do this piece forward so that the waves don't connect to each other. Just like that. See, that's cute. We're getting somewhere now. So yeah, that is one type of wave. I hope you could see that the entire time I was doing it, but that's one type of wave. And I could even do more on this, honestly. Or you could keep the ends straight. You could just do the mids and roots of her hair. But that's nice, I like that. It's very like natural. I hate when there's like too much curl in the front of their heads, like Farrah Fawcett. Like it's just not a cute look. So that's nice to me. I could even put more wave in it, but that's fine for now. I'm just showing you guys the techniques. It's not gonna be perfect, and I'm using a mannequin, so it's definitely not gonna be perfect because these heads are very hard to work with. Okay, so the next technique is very similar to the first one. This one I am going to be, let me show you guys. I'm going to take the iron, flip it around back, ready, drop it out, flip it around back again, and then pull it down, and I'll leave the ends out of it, okay? And then rake through it with your hands again, and that gives you even more of a natural wave. See how like, and then like, I don't really like how straight these ends are, so I'm gonna kind of just like curl it a little bit. Just be free with it. Like, people think it's like too complicated. Just be like artistic with your waves. Don't overthink it. It's all about being loose and playful. So this wave I'm gonna put the other way. I'm gonna half turn it around, drop it out, half turn it, drop it out, half turn it, do the ends a little bit, drop it out, break through it with my hands, and then you have more, this one's more of a flat beach wave. The other one you're gonna get more volume with the wave. It'll come out farther from the head, and this one's gonna go like kind of straight down, like how Kim Kardashian kind of wears her waves. And then, you know, I'm gonna wave these ends a little bit so they don't look as stringy. And yeah. Let's do one more piece. So half curl, drop out, half curl, drop out. These are actually my favorite kind of wave to do. I do this on pretty much all my clients. I just love that, like, it's so raw looking, you know what I mean? It's so like textured and like a true beach wave. Like that looks so pretty to me. Let's just do one more because I'm really into this right now. Okay, you can take a bigger section, half drop out, half curl, drop out, half curl. Break it through with your hands, break it up, mess with it a little bit. You can shake your head, you can flip it upside down, anything to just kind of mess it up. Okay, that looks so dope. I want this hair on my head. Yeah, like that looks so cool to me. Like she looks like a rock star now. I love it. I love it, I love it, I love it. Let's now do the third technique, which is probably the hardest one. So don't stress yourself out too much over this one. I mean, I really just wanted to show you this technique. I don't know if it's really, I don't know, a lot of people can do this at home. I don't really think so, but I'm gonna show you that anyways. It's a cool technique, and I really enjoy doing it. It's gonna give you more like romantic, more like old Hollywood beach waves. Or like finger waves, yeah, old Hollywood finger waves. So this technique, I'm actually gonna turn this iron on, let it heat up for a second. This iron's awesome, it heats up in like 20, no, I think like 15 seconds, the GHD flat iron. I've had this for so long, it's honestly my favorite thing in the world. If you want to get it, everything's linked below. And I'm not being sponsored by any of these brands, so if you're gonna call me out on that, it's not true. I'm not being sponsored, thank you very much. Wish I was. So, this one is gonna be like this. Very hard to explain this one, it's pretty complicated. I'm just gonna bend the hair where it naturally bends like that. And I'm gonna start up here. And I'm kind of just gonna feed the the flat iron, the wave, in like an S formation. And it's gonna give you this like super deep wave. Like, look at that. How cool is that? How cool is that? And then you can break it up and it's gonna give this like intense wave. And I'm just like, I gag over this wave. Like a whole head of this wave is just the prettiest thing ever. If you're like going to a red carpet event or something, or like, people really go to red carpet events, but if you're going to like, I don't know, some special event, these waves are super cool. Let's show you again how I did that. Again, I'm just gonna I'm gonna do this little bend in the hair first, where it naturally bends. I'm gonna feed the curling iron this wave, and I'm gonna start making an S as I go down the hair. Like, ugh, it's just so dope. Look at that. Wow, her hair curls so well. And then yeah, like you can just do so much with that wave. It's so cool. And as you can see, it's much different than these waves in the front. Yeah. So the fourth technique I'm gonna show you is gonna be with my flat iron again. It's gonna be this technique. I call it the braid wave technique. I know, it's very, very cool. Okay, so I'm gonna braid this. Just a loose braid. Like so. I'm gonna then spray it with a little bit of hairspray. I'm using Superfine by Orbay. Both sides. I'm gonna take my flat iron and that's it. Just run over it with the flat iron. This is gonna give you a super raw wave. You can give a little wave to the bottom with the curling iron. Just like that, just a few times over it till it's heated up. You can also let that sit for a second. That way it can cool down and the wave will stay a little bit better. All right, and then you can unravel it. And you get this super cool texture. I love this so much. Like, you can add some braids on top of this and make it a super bohemian style. And again, this is even more like undone than the first waves we did. Let me do more wave on top, just because I feel like that didn't come out as wavy as I wanted it to. I'm gonna do a smaller wave maybe up here. You can like just braid your entire head and just go around with a flat iron and just flat iron everything. Let it sit for like 10 minutes, 5 minutes, whatever time you have, and then let the braids out and you're gonna get the coolest bohemian waves ever. Like, look at how cool that is. That's more of like a super crimped wave. Ooh, I love this. And then I can even break up the waves with my fingers a little bit more. You kind of just like dig your fingers in like a rake, hairspray, rake it, hairspray, and it'll give more definition to the wave. You can open the wave up and spray it. Cool. So that's my bohemian wave. And then I guess the last one I want to show you guys, I could go on for days about waves. I have like more techniques than this, so if you guys want to see more some other time, I'll keep going. And so the last one I want to show you is with the blow dryer. So I'm going to dampen the hair a little bit, my spray bottle. You can do this with towel dried hair also when you get out of the shower. Just dampen a little bit. I'm going to spray a little bit of hairspray. And then I'm just going to twist this. And I'm gonna take my blow dryer and just gonna blow dry the hell out of it, okay? You can also flat iron it if you want to. I think the blow dryer is just a little less harsh on the hair. I kind of like make it a ball in my hand, like that, and just blow dry it, scrunch it, blow dry it, scrunch it. This is going to give you a super, super organic wave, even more than this one up front. This is probably the most organic one, and what I mean by organic is that it looks like your hair naturally waves that way. Okay, hopefully that was enough time. Okay, not the prettiest wave I've ever done. But again, you should work with it longer than I just did. Twist all the hair like this, blow dry it for like 30 minutes, let it sit, and then rake the waves out, and it'd be a really pretty wave, but we don't have time for that right now. But you guys get the idea. Let me just do a little bit more. And always point the blow dryer downwards on the hair, otherwise you're gonna create frizz. That's good. You can even give it a cold shot with the blow dryer. Cool it off faster. Okay, unravel this. Cool. I mean, that even looks cool to me. I love the super organic, crazy waves. I really do. Like that, it's super cool to me. I'm gonna give it a little more definition with the hairspray. And yeah, that is it, you guys. I mean, obviously she needs a bit of a trim, but like ignore the bottom of her hair. Those are all the different waves. Where's your face, girl? There you are. So many different techniques. And you know what? I love to combine 2 or 3 different techniques in the same head when I'm doing beach waves, because nobody's hair just has the same wave going all around. So if you're trying to get a natural look, I would definitely recommend doing all kinds of waves on the same head. Trying 2 of these techniques on your head at once, or 3, it's gonna give you the best results and the most natural and gorgeous and perfect results ever. People are gonna be like, do you like have naturally amazing hair? And you're like, yeah. Even though it took you like 3 hours to do it. No, actually, it shouldn't take you a long time to do this. They're actually pretty easy techniques if you give them a little bit of practice. So these are my 5 different waving techniques. I hope you guys learned a thing or 2 from this video. And once again, everything I use in today's video will be linked below for you. I am not sponsored by anybody, but if you use my affiliate code, I will get a percentage of the sales, which is always appreciated, so I can keep making dope videos for you guys. So that is all for today. Thank you guys so much for watching. Definitely give this video a like if you enjoyed it and you want to see more things like this, tutorials like this. Don't forget to live your extra life. Check out my Live Your Extra Life merchandise at fanjoy.co/Brad. It is lit, coming out with new stuff on Friday. It's gonna be amazing. Save your coin, honey. Alright, you guys, that's it for today. I will see you all next time. Peace.